So hi Lego fellas, and as you guys know, the fall season is in the air, which also means Halloween. I could do some MOC for Halloween, that might be a good idea. So because of what I said, my YouTube fella Oregano7 and I have decided to build an autumn style MOC, and in this video I'm gonna be showing you mine, and probably after the release you'll be already able to watch his part on his channel, which will be in the description. Before the intro sequence will even start, I wanna mention certain points we both have to include in our builds. These are landscape, at least one tree, some small house or cabin, and a flying kite. Now without any further ado, let's show the splendid autumn build. And subscribe. To be honest, I really wasn't expecting much from this build, like I didn't think it'll turn out pretty good eventually. So as I said, there were 4 things we had to accomplish, so logically what about the first one? The landscape is a thing that means basically every single bit of countryside in the whole MOC, so I took the every single bit and I wanted to put as much detailing to it as I could, so the final product would look more realistic and it would be related to the autumn season just because of the colors I chose. And coloring is the part from which comes pretty much all the autumn vibe, because one of the season's license plates is that leaves get colored in different shades, which is why I used that many of them. Like you see this dark green, dark red and brown to orange. Yeah, still don't know the name of the color, so I'll go for orange. Okay, that's all for landscape or the ground, and we can move a little higher where the fun begins, because the point number 2 is to build a tree. In my case, I built an oak, and what's so special about this tree is that it doesn't have the common structure. Since I used some Technic pieces and pins, now I wanted to put the leaf pieces on, so I used these small clips, and at the end add some extra studs and 1x1 tiles to give the leaves the colored look. We're still not about to stop, because I'm showing you another tree design I've made. This is a birch fancy design here, and there are a lot of pieces in it. I was normally using these bars, some circular bricks, once again clips, and these are like skeleton arms from Ninjago. Unlike the first one, now I didn't include any leaves, and well, it's normal for this period. I forgot to say the birch is also kinda brittle. I think leaves is not the only thing that falls down actually. Despite the trees, despite the landscape, there are quite a bit of things left to talk about in this build, so let's do that, like right now. So now you're looking at the third point in order. Since I wanted to include something habitable, like where a mom can hide away from the sun, you know what I'm saying, so there's a little shed. For this part I switched into a different style of building, because well, it's not a nature type of thing, it must have some order to distinguish it from the rest, so it looked the way I wanted. But don't worry, even so I was able to put very many details there, and for me personally this has turned out best, like it looks really cool. So my favorite part of the cabin is the exterior, especially the roof. You can see how many tiny pieces I put together to come up with this design. I'm getting flashbacks to my first MOC right now, cause what I built then, and it was roughly the same thing, was the straw roof. I've designed it so it's really easy to take the roof off. Because of that we can take a look at the interior, which is just for, you know, store the tools and gadgets you might need. Over here is a road sign. Trust me, it has no reason why exactly this type of sign, but I just wanted to, you know, spice it up a little bit. So there we go, that was the shed, and now to make the list complete we also need to show the 4th point of course, and that is, as you may recall, because I already said that, a flying kite. This one was super tricky and funny at the same time to build, because Lego doesn't officially make those, at least I think, so my requirements were to make it small as possible and also use multiple colors. Finally, I came up with 2 completely different versions, and I thought why not just include both. So there you see them. I'm really excited in making stuff like this, like things Lego haven't made in their sets, and I hope you like them as well. But now that was the entire MOC. Once again, thanks to Oregano for doing the collab, be sure to check his video then. Also, I'm trying to upload some YouTube shorts to the channel, and if you don't know what those are, take this video for example. Imagine it's shot vertically and its length is under a minute. Basically like TikTok videos. Those will be simply more content you can watch, and they're easier to make too, so yeah, why not? Thank you guys for watching, follow me on Instagram, we got almost 50 followers here, like and subscribe, and see you later alligator. Bye!